So here we go, back again with another video, and fresh from yesterday's news about Tom Cannon. Sunderland are interested in Tom Cannon. There is more striker news afoot. Now we're going to talk about three strikers today. We're going to start off with this Croatian lad, Starlet, the Croatian lad that Sunderland have put a bid in for £3.5 million. Now Sunderland feel with a £3.5 million bid for Croatian Starlet according to reports. Now it's fact. I know fine well it's fact. We have put a £3.5 million bid in for this young lad. Sunderland have had a bid rejected for the Croatian striker. Now let's try and get this one right. Matija Frigan, according to a report. Sunderland have had a 3.5 bid knocked back for forward Matija Frigan, there we go. According to a report in the player's native Croatia. It's a fact, it's not a report. This Croatian player for his club last season, it's called Rijeka Man. HNK Rijeka Man. Season he's played 20 hours. It's fucking terrible, this, isn't it? Absolutely butchered everything so far. Well, you suppose you get used to it, don't you, watching this channel. But anyway, HNK Rikan Man Frijan. Yes, that's right. Finished at his club's top scorer last season with 14 goals in 27 games. I am dyslexic, I do apologise. A return which also made him the second highest scorer in the Croatian top flight. Fantastic. The 20-year-old's goals helped Rijeka finish fourth in the table and secure a place in the European Conference League second qualifying round. There we go. So the under 21 is wanted by Sunderland. He's wanted by Sunderland. Now, what's this guy done? Let's have a look at his stats. This young lad. He's Croatian, clearly. He's a forward. He's 6 foot 1 inches tall, so he's a big lad. And he scores goals for fun. Now, he's played 27 games for Rijeka and scored 14 goals. He's also been on loan a couple of times, but he's been in the under 18s, under 19s, under 20s, under 21s for Croatia. So he's he's regarded highly over there. And this young lad, Kilda's put a bid in for him. We have also put a bid in for Tom Cannon. We've put a 2.5 million bid in for Tom Cannon. But at this moment, the way it stands, Everton have not gotten back to Sunderland so far. As far as I know, Everton haven't gotten back to Sunderland. And we don't know the situation with them. I'm sure they're going to obviously reject the first bid. I don't know how many more times we're going to go in. But, rumours out there are that KLD doesn't have a great amount of money to spend, and if he does have a lot of money to spend, he's not going to spend a lot of his own cash, so he's going to be quite tight or frugal or shrewd. You let me know how you feel about the KLD system and the Christian Speakman. If we don't get Cannon, if we don't get this free Jan from Croatia, and we do go for the free transfer target, free transfer market, is he being a bit tight with his money? Does he have that ambition to get promoted to the Premier League? Does he want to try and do it as cool and as calm and keeping the cobwebs in his pockets, and his wallet? But there we go. So, that is it. Free Jan started his career with the club he's at now, and it was a prolific striker in their youth side. So there you go. He's always been there, and we wanted him. So that's that guy. Now we're going to move on to also, like I said, Tom Cannon. Tom Cannon is wanted by Sunderland. We've had a 2.5 million bid rejected. So not rejected. It's out there still. It's out there in the domain. Chances are it's going to be rejected. Now for the Croatian star, how much further do you think Sunderland are going to bid? Are we going to go for 4 million? 5 million? I think we'll bid one more time. Possibly might go up maybe it's another $500,000 to 4 million. And then might just walk away because they don't want to spend over the top for players. And Tom Cannon maybe is the same. 2.5, is he worth 3? Is he worth 5? How much are you willing to spend on these two players? And would you buy them both? Or is there only one? I've got a feeling there's only one going to come in. Now there's also, rumours afoot out there as well. Possibly that we do have our sights set on, just in case we can't get one or two of these players. Now, it's entirely up to you how you feel and what you think about the next player. We'll have a look what it is. Now, there's reports out there, right, from sources, should we say, that Brit Assombalonga is a free agent. Brit Assombalonga. Now, if we didn't want to spend a lot of money on the other two strikers, Frigan and Tom Cannon, we may have to go at we probably will go down the free transfer market. Now, Brit, we all know about the young lad Brit. Well, young lad, he's 30 years of age. He's still not over the top, 30 is still a decent age. It's not like sort of the age group they're going for, the bracket they're going for, but if it's a free transfer, depends on his wages, I suppose, as well. It could be worth going in, but that's experience. There's the experience that we need. But what's your thoughts on Brit? Is he good enough? Would you want him? I don't know. 5'10" tall. We've all seen him strike a young. Now look at his history. He's been to Watford. He's been to Southend. He started off at Southend on loan from Watford via Braintree, Watford. Ended up at Peterborough. He scored 23 goals in 43 games. Nottingham Forest 30 goals in 65 games. Middlesbrough, of course, is his most prolific place he's been. 45 goals in 152 games. And then he went away to Turkey. He's almost 49 games, 22 goals. So he just scored a lot of goals no matter where he goes. And he was at Watford in 2023, 11 games and only 2 goals. So is he going to be over the top, or will he still be decent enough to buy this lad? So there we go. He's from Zaire. But Brit Assombalonga, he could be the cheap option for KLD if we cannot get Tom Cannon for a reasonable price, or the guy Frigan, the lad from Croatia. So that's the way it stands at this moment in time. We're probably going for the second bid for the Croatian star, and we're still waiting for Tom Cannon's results back. Chances are, there's rumours in the paper last night saying we weren't going to go for him, but we have put a bid in for him, simple as. So we've had bids in, we've had one rejected, one still ongoing, and then obviously there's always the free transfer market. Let me know your thoughts down below. Now we're going to go into Tony Mowbray with his injury situations again. He's being given fresh updates on the injury situations at Sunderland. Sunderland boss issues fresh injury update and reveals who could be fit for the start of the season. We've had those 2 friendlies already. Sunderland head coach has issued a fresh injury update. Tony Mowbray remains hopeful that Dennis Serkin will be fit for the start of the season. Oh, brilliant with Sunderland. Though it is not expected to join the squad on their tour in the US of A. So hopefully he'll be rested and recuperated. And while he is making good progress on his return, Elliot Embleton will also remain on Wearside as the club feel it's the best way for him to step forward in his, his rehabilitation. Ross Stewart, AJ, Alessi and Corey Evans are all expected to miss the start of the season. Evans the furthest away from a comeback. So if Ross Stewart's not due back until the back end of September, October, how far away is Evans away? We could do maybe with that experience in midfield. Mowbray is encouraged by Stewart's progress as he takes the next step to recovery. Maybe Stewart's a bit closer than we think. I've seen Ross out on training ground with the physio, with his trainers on at the minute, doing very light stuff, but actually back on the grass, which is really exciting. So if he's out with his physio and he's doing very light stuff, there's no way he's going to be near fit in 4 weeks' time. So it could be September. Embleton isn't far away. Probably the last week of his pre-season, he'll get back joining the lads, but not coming on this trip to USA. He might as well stay at home and work with the physios while leaving behind. We'll leave him behind, get more work done with the physios. Corey Evans is a fair bit away, so he's not in the plan, and that's the way it is with Corey Evans. Alessi is going to bite into the season, I think. Dennis Serkin, I would hope, isn't far away. I would hope he'll be involved in the last couple of pre-season games. Dennis Serkin, that's good. Summer signing Jensen Seat is also currently sidelined with an ankle injury, but is expected to be fully fit ahead of the start of the campaign. So there we go. There's the fresh injury updates. Alessi is going to bite into the season. It's a strange one. I think Dennis Serkin will not be far away. So there we go. So what's your thoughts on the striker situation? Out of those 3, who's your first choice? Who's your second choice? And who's the one that you would not want to see at the club? Are all 3 reasonably, would you have any of those 3 over other strikers? Or is there one that you would dismiss straight away? So there we go. Hope you've enjoyed the fresh update. End of the day, I might have butchered 1 or 2 names out there. I do apologise. It's just the way it is. I'm not very good with. I'm dyslexic, as you can well tell, and a bit thick as well. channel. Right, there we go. Please subscribe to the channel. Take care. God bless me. God go with you. Thanks for watching. Drop us a thumbs up if you're enjoying the footage, and we'll catch you next time. Stop recording. So there you have it. I am doing a bit of footage on my DJI Action 3 camera. What's your thoughts of the sound, of the quality of the camera? Let me know down below. I'll do a quick one as well on me mobile phone. You tell me which looks the best, which sounds the best, and which is the most preferable. Most preferable. That's a word. Right, stop recording. Stop recording. So there we have it. Which is the best camera? Is the DJI, this little dynamite thing here, or is it the phone I've got here? The phone I've got here. I can see more wrinkles on the phone, so I prefer this one, to be honest. Right, there we go. Thanks for watching. Please hit the thumbs up, and we'll catch you tomorrow with a video where I'm going to be out and about with Wincy. We're going to pop down the Stadium of Light and purchase the away shirt. Maybe he's got a bit of food as well. Thank you. The Wince Meister back on the channel.